Konmenju minasama. My name is Enya. Welcome to Sunday morning stream learning Japanese with me. We're kind of like late beginner, early intermediate. We look at all these things. All these things. How many more is there? I don't even know. Sorry about the yawning, everybody. I'm so tired. What is this? Oh, okay. Let's do it. We're on health today. Which one of these is foot? Ashi.
足。お腹が痛いです。
Onaka ga itai desu. My stomach hurts. Onaka is stomach. Ga itai is pain. Itai is pain. So my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts.
頭が痛いです。
Atama is head. So this time it's my head hurts.
頭は痛くないです。
Atama wa itakunai desu. Atama is head. We just went over that. So if itai is hurts or pain, then kunai turns this into the negative version. So it does not hurt. In this case, my head does not hurt.
風邪だと思います。
Kaze da to omoimasu. So kaze is cold. And omoi is I think, or I feel. Usually I think. Kaze. I think I have a cold. Kaze.
風、
So these together make cold. Okay.
風、
So it's like wind.
風、
And then
風、
cold. Perfect. Okay.
風邪をひきました。
Kaze.
風邪をひきました。
Since I caught a cold. Hikimashita. Hikimashita means I caught. This is past tense because of the mashita.
風邪をひきました。
Match the pairs. So, itai,
痛い、
ashi,
足、
usui,
薄い、
kaze,
風、
atama.
頭、
Ashi.
足、
Match the pairs. Okay, let's do that. One moment. Great. Okay. Match the pairs. Ashi,
足、
kaze,
風、
shika.
鹿、頭、痛い、
Look at that. Atama is this one.
頭、
足が痛いです。
Ashi ga itai desu. So, ashi is foot or leg. Itai means hurt. My foot hurts.
左足は痛くないです。
Hidari ashi. So hidari means left foot is ashi. So left foot. Itakunai desu. Itakunai means does not hurt. My left leg does not hurt.
田中さんは頭がいい。
Tanaka-san is just Mr. Tanaka. Atama is head. I means good. It just atama gai. So my head is good, or your head is good, or his head is good, means that they are smart. So it's Mrs. Tanaka is smart. She has a good head.
右足は痛くないです。
Migi ashi wa itakunai desu. My right foot or leg does not hurt. So last time it was hidari. Hidari means left. Migi means right.
痛い。
Itai. It hurts.
風邪をひいて頭が痛いです。
Kazuyo hite. So we learned hikimashita means caught. In this case, hite is the same. It's just a different verb form. It's an ongoing present tense. So I caught a cold and my head hurts. Or because I caught a cold, my head hurts. Although they didn't really, it's not really the because. I just saw it here. Um, you could say because in English without changing the meaning. It does a little bit in Japanese. So I caught a cold. My head hurts. Oh, they did want the because. That's fine.
風邪をひいて頭が痛いです。
風邪をひいて頭が痛いです。I no, my head hurts because I got a cold. Look at that. Learning. We're learning together. We're doing it. Ah! This is so loud. Look at this. We keep getting these steak freezes. No. No thanks. And I always equip them by accident.
体
Karada means body. Doctors.
医者
Isha. That's what said oisha. Karada is you.
体
That's mean. Okay, so karada means body. Hon means book. Ki is tree. And yasumi means rest. Hai. Say.
背
Se. Kusuri is medicine.
薬
Kaze.
風
Karada.
体
Ashi.
足
Kusuri.
薬
Isha.
医者
私の父は体が大きいです。
Watashi no means my. Chichi means father. Karada means body. Oki means big. So my father's body is big. Itai.
痛い
Ashi.
足
Kusuri.
薬
Karada.
体
Isha.
医者
彼は背が高い。
Kare wa se ga takai. So he is tall. Look at that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
風呂で体を洗います
I just want to turn my phone volume off in case somebody phones me. There we go. What did you say?
風呂で体を洗います風呂で体を洗います
Okay. Furo.
せ
No. I don't know the kanji for furo. I guess it's this
風
one.
呂
Furo.
風呂で体を洗います体を洗います
So furo is bathtub. De karada is body. So at the bathtub, body. Araimasu means washed. I washed my body in the bath.
彼女は背が高い。
Kanojo wa se ga takai. She is tall. Takai is tall.
彼のお母さんは医者です
Kare no okasan wa ishe that. Oh god, what happened to me there? Kare no. So kare is him or his or he. No okasan. Okasan is mother. What? Isha desu. Isha is doctor. We just learned that. His mother is a doctor.
この薬を飲んでください
Kono means this. Kusuri means medicine. Nonde means drink. Kudasai means please. Please take this medicine.
私の兄は背が高いです。
So watashi no means my. Ani is older brother. Wa se ga takai desu. My brother is tall. My big brother is tall.
早く医者を呼んでください
Oh god, Why are you smiling like that while you're saying something scary like this? So, hayaku means quickly, isha means doctor, yonde means call. Please call a doctor quickly. Where is the cold medicine? Uh, yeah, okay, we can do this. Kaze
風
no
の
kusuri
薬
wa
はど
doko
こ
ni
にあります
arimasu?
か？
Kaze no kusuri wa doko ni arimasu ka? Yay! My father's body is big. We already did this sentence. You really are harping on your poor father's body. Leave him alone for 2 seconds. Watashi
私の
no chichi
父
wa
は
karada
体
ga
が
oki.
大きいです。
Kampeki! We did it! I'm not wagering nothing. Te.
Te.
Sick is byoki.
病気手が痛いです。
Te ga itai desu. My hand hurts. Te's hand, we just did that. My hand hurts. Nose is hana.
鼻
That kanji is crazy. I've never even seen that before. Kuchi.
口口を開けてください。
Kuchi is mouth. Akete means open. Kudasai means please. Please open your mouth. Are you a
私は毎日顔を洗います。
like a haisha is a dentist? Watashi wa mainichi kao o araimasu. I wash my face every day. I wash my face every day.
男の子はぶどうを食べ過ぎた。
Otoko no ko means the boy or a boy. Budo are grapes. Tabe means eat. Sugimasu. Putting sugiru, sugimasu, sugita after a verb means you did it too much. The boy ate too many grapes.
朝は顔を洗います。
Asa
朝
o
お
kao
顔朝は顔を洗います。は顔を洗います。朝は顔を洗います。
I wash my face in the morning. That's literally what I just went and did before we
このコー
started.
トはポケットが多すぎる。
Kono koto wa poketto ga osugiru. That's weird. What would that even look like? So kono means this, koto means coat, poketto means pocket. This sentence is almost in English. Kono koto wa poketto ga osugiru. O means many. Sugiru, we just learned. I mean, it doesn't have to come after a verb. It can also come after an adjective. It just means too much of something. Or too much of something is happening. There are too many of something in this case. O means many. So this coat has too many pockets. Match the pairs. Hana,
鼻
that's crazy. It's like super squished. Kao,
頭
oops,
頭
I messed that up.
顔
So they both, atama and kao, you can't really see it anymore, but they have this piece of it, which means mame, which is like bean. Like, you eat like beans. And for some reason, I always get these two mixed up. Karada,
体
isha.
医者
Kao. Is this one?
顔
There we go. Okay. Match the pairs. Hana,
鼻
kaze,
風
karada,
体
kao,
顔
atama.
頭
彼女は病気ですか？
Kanojo wa byoki desu ka? Is she sick?
彼の猫は病気だ。
Kare is he, neko is cat, byoki is sick. His cat is sick. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. My nose is running a lot. Okay. Hanamizu
鼻水
ga de.
で
たく
た
さん
くさん鼻
鼻
水
水が
が
出
出ます。
Great. Okay. My hand hurts. 手が痛い。
痛いです。
Like that. It wasn't really perfect. We made that mistake, and you didn't hold it against me. So I guess I'm grateful. I guess I'm grateful.
髪
Kami. Is that hair? Ear. Mimi.
耳。
Mimi.
私の祖母は耳が悪いです。
Watashi no means my. Sobo means grandma. Mimi is ear. Warui means bad. And so in this case, my grandma has bad hearing. My grandmother has bad hearing. Me.
目
昨日、髪を切りました。
Kino means yesterday. Kami, I'm pretty sure means hair. O kirimashita. Kirimashita means cut. And it's past tense because mashita. Oh, Willow. Willow is following. Thank you. Thank you. You're ready for class. Good. We're trying our best. I just rolled out of bed, so I'm also a little bit slow this morning. So have some patience with me. So kino. Kino means yesterday. Kami means hair. Kirimashita means cut. Kino kami o kirimashita. Mashita turns kiri, this verb, into a past tense. Mashita turns everything into a past tense. I got a haircut yesterday.
風呂で髪を洗いました。風呂で髪を洗いました。
Furo. De
で、
kami
髪
o
洗いま
araimashita.
した。風呂で髪を洗いました。
Perfect. Furo means bathtub. De is a particle. So in English we have them kind of as well, just not as like clearly laid out. But de means the thing before it is either being used, so like scissors, you're using scissors, or it's happening at a place. So if something is happening at the library, you would use de. In this case, we're using de because we are using and we are at the place being a bathtub, furo. Kami is hair. Araimas means wash. It is past tense. So I washed my hair in the bathtub. Yes.
頭が痛いんです。
Atama ga itain desu. So atama means head. We learned that. Atama. Ga is just another particle, kind of like de. It marks like a secondary subject. Itain desu. Itai means hurt or hurts. And des is just the verb to be. So my head hurts. They've put this N in here, N sound. It doesn't really change the meaning as far as I'm aware. It just kind of like... Yeah, okay, so it's explanation or emphasis. So like you're really emphasizing that your head hurts. But you could just say atama ga itai desu, and that's still correct. People will still understand what you mean. Mimi,
耳
atama,
頭
kami,
髪
isha.
医者
Isha means doctor, remember that?
目
Me means eyeballs.
目
Eyes. It's an easy kanji to remember because it kind of looks like an eye in a way. If you think this is like the top lid, this is the bottom lid. Me,
目、
hana.
鼻、
This is a crazy kanji that I don't know if I'll ever like fully learn. Mimi,
耳、
kao
顔、
means face. Kami
髪、
is
目は
hair.
痛くないです。
Me wa itakunai desu. So me is eyeballs. Well, it's not really eyeballs, it's eyes. Eyeballs has a different word. Itakunai desu. So itaku means hurts. Remember, nai is a negative ending. So it like turns whatever comes before it into the negative version. So in this case, itaku means hurts, and then the nai means it doesn't hurt. So my eyes don't hurt. My eye does not hurt.
髪を洗いませんでした。
Kami o araimasen deshita. Sorry, I just had like a blank moment. Kami is hair. Araimas means to wash. Araimasen deshita. So masen means it's a negative, so we didn't wash it. And deshita means it's past tense. So I did not wash my hair.
目
Yay!
を開けてください。
Yeah, it's a little. We're, uh, I think we're like kind of late beginner, early intermediate level. So I'm trying to explain as I go through, especially with just tango, like not verbs, tango, like vocabulary is what I'm trying to say. So at the very least, we can learn a lot of vocabulary together. Um, we'll try that at the very least. Me o akete kudasai. That's kind of a scary sentence. Again, you look very happy. So me means eyeball. Why do I keep saying eyeballs? It does not mean eyeballs. It just means eyes. I think like what is eyeball? Gankyu. I don't even want to. I don't even want to look it up. But I also want to look it up. Eyeball in Japanese. It is. It's gankyu. Mei just means eyes. Gankyu means eyeballs. So I have to stop saying this means eyeballs. Akete means open. And kudasai means please. So please open your eyes. Mei o akete kudasai. I you to open your oh god. If this is what they want, this is a little weird. I guess they're trying to teach you the difference. So kudasai means please, but you can use it as like I don't if you have a job or you've worked before or even just like your parents, they'll say like could you please do this and you know it's not really like a request so much as like an order. They're not really asking you. They're like suggestively telling you, but they're trying to show you some respect by not just ordering you to do something, but you both know that it is an order. So like you would never say like Willow, pick up your clothes off the floor. You're like, Willow, could you please pick up your clothes off the floor? Secretly an imperative, exactly. Secret imperative. Oh my god, that sounds like a band name. Mei o akete kudasai. I want you to open your eyes.
目が綺麗ですね。
Oh, that's nice. This small child is kind of flirting with us. So kire means pretty or tidy. You have beautiful eyes.
なぜ耳が痛いんですか？
So naze means why. Naze, why? Mimi is ears. So if you look at the kanji for mimi, it looks kind of like eyes, except that it has like a little like dangly bit, which you can think of as like the earlobe. So then it's like becomes an ear, I guess. Itain means hurt. Desuka means it's a question. So why do your ears hurt? So this is a complicated thing about Japanese also, is that you really have to rely on context because they don't frequently have like things that really mean plural. So this could also just mean why does your ear hurt? It doesn't necessarily mean ears. Um, Hopefully by the context of the greater conversation that's taking place before and after this, you kind of can tell what they mean out of context. They don't normally use plural modifiers, but that's not always true. So like um, putting tomo on the end of things relating to people can make it like a plural. So like kare tomo means like those guys, but you don't even really have to do that because even without that, it's kind of understood from context whether it's a plural or a singular. Um, but basically, yeah, you just have to rely on context of your greater conversation. Here we don't have any context, so I might read this out when I'm translating it myself for my own
です
benefit
か
as why what this is also wrong. Why do your ears hurt? Not just why do ears hurt. Why do your ears hurt? Why does your ear hurt? It could mean either one. In this case, they've given us the words, so great. Oh, we're making it harder. Okay. I would like a new one. This is going to be not particularly difficult, I don't think. Uh, 新しい
新しい
no.
のが欲しいです。
Okay, I think this is right. They might want the N in here. They might want the N in here. The N. I'm gonna do it without the N. Yeah, see, they wanted the N. Mm. 新しいのが欲しいんです. So, it's a little different in Japanese than it is in English with context and ambiguity. So in English we would say I would like a new one. And like you know what that means out of context. But like this is still an object, you know, like it's still a noun. They could just omit the noun in Japanese. So atarashi no means like a new something, and you would put whatever it is in here. So if you wanted a new umbrella, umbrella is kasa. So atarashi no kasa ga hoshii desu or ga hoshin desu. Um, Instead of just this ambiguous one, they fully just drop the noun. So you would literally take the sentence atarashi no kasa ga hoshii desu and just drop the subject because you hope that they know what you're talking about. My grandmother has bad hearing. Okay. Watashi
私の
no sobo
祖母
wa
は
mimi
耳が
ga what?
悪いです。
Watashi no sobo. So watashi means me. Watashi no means my. N is n. Oh god. No. This particle no gives possession. So something belonging to something or of something or from something. So watashi no, it means something that belongs to me, in this case my grandmother, which is sobo. Sobo is grandmother, so you can see the kanji for mother and then the kanji for something else. I actually don't know what this one is. I just know together they make grandmother. This one is mom, this one is something, and together they make grandmother. I could read it, I just couldn't tell you what this one on its own would mean. Watashi no sobo wa mimi ga warui desu. So this sentence literally means my grandmother has bad ears. But we know that that would mean hearing. We did it.
Ha.
Hot. So this is tooth or teeth. Isn't that a complicated kanji for teeth, man? Megane.
メガネ
Fun fact, in my high school there was a girl named Megan and she wore thick glasses. And in our Japanese class, because she also took it, when we learned that glasses was megane, she was never called Megan again. We just started calling her glasses megane. Megane. Ha.
は、
Ha.
は
Senaka is back.
背中 背
Senaka.
中が痛い
Senaka ga itai. My back hurts.
毎日歯を磨きます
Okay, so this is where Japanese verbs start to get wonky again. Um, I don't know if you remember when we did clothing and they had just 8 million verbs. It's a different verb for wearing something on your torso, wearing something on your legs, wearing something on your hands, wearing something on your head, wearing something around your neck, wearing something on your fingers. It is crazy. This also is crazy to me. Migakimasu means brush your teeth. Like, I don't think, maybe you can, but I don't think you can say kami o migakimasu, like brush your hair. I'm pretty sure this is almost always with teeth. Migakimasu. Mainichi is every day. Ha is teeth. I brush my teeth every day.
毎日歯を磨いてください。
Mainichi ha o migaite kudasai. Migai. So this is migaki from the last one, except now it's a request or secret imperative. As we learned. Mainichi is every day. So please brush your teeth every day.
このメガネを磨きましたか
Kono megane o migakimashita ka? Oh, maybe you can use it for other things. Is it polish? Is that why? This just means polish. So can you like migaki your shoes? Did you polish your these glasses? It's not really your, I guess. Kono means this or these.
メガネを磨きます
So you like polish your teeth? I guess that makes sense. Look, we're learning together.
メガネを磨きますメガネを磨きます
This means polish glasses.
このメガネを磨かないでください。
Oh, this bear doesn't want you to polish your these glasses. Please do not polish these glasses. I mean, in English, this is a little bit strange. I mean, you could polish your glasses. You could say it like that. I would just say, like, clean my glasses or wipe my glasses. Polish is, like, a little bit strong there for me in English, but that's fine. Ha.
は、
Kao.
顔、
Migaki.
磨き、目、医者、
Perfect.
背中を洗いました
Senaka is back. Araimashita, remember, means wash. And mashita means past tense. So I washed my back. Ha.
は、
Migaki.
磨き、
Ashi.
足、
Me.
目、
Kami.
髪、
背中が痛いの
Okay, so this is an interesting piece of grammar. So senaka is back. Itai is hurt. And here in English we use a question mark. Question marks I think are becoming more popular in Japan, especially if you're not ending your sentence in ka. It would be weird, I think, to have a question mark and then ka because it's a little bit redundant. So ka at the end of a sentence means it's a question. Here, like in all things, Japanese people work a lot on context, and therefore they drop a whole bunch. And here they've dropped a whole bunch of stuff at the end just to make
No.
it a question.
No.
So you can see this no means does, which is, and who is. So tsuneka ga itai no is somebody asking you if your back hurts. Um, and I find, just in my own experience talking to Japanese people, this is a way more familiar term. You would say this mostly to your friends or your family. It'd be weird, I think, to say it to like a superior, like your boss, or like an older, much older person. So this just makes it kind of more informal. Does your back hurt? Please brush your teeth every day. 毎
毎
日
日、
は
は、
お
お、磨き、
のみて
磨いて、ください。
毎日歯を磨いてください。My back hurts. 背中
背中が痛いです。
We did it. 完璧
ジョンさんはアメリカに帰った。
Okay. So John-san sounds like Johnson, but it's not. It's Mr. John. Or yeah, I mean it's Mr. John. You don't have to put the Mr. in English. It sounds kind of funny. John-san wa America. 10 guesses as to what America is. And then kaita means return.
ジョンさんはアメリカに帰った。
Kaita. And this ta is just past tense again. So they're just shortening it. This is informal again. Instead of kaimashita. So John returned to the US.
山が綺麗だった。
Okay, yama means mountain. It's one of my favorite kanji just because I like the way it looks. Got
綺麗
kirei means tidy or pretty or beautiful. And datta is deshita, but shortened. So it's past tense des. The mountain was datta pretty. America means Canada. Yes, of course. How did you
週末
know?
運動するのが好きです。
That was really tough. I didn't think you'd get that trick question.
週末運動するのが好きです。
Okay, so shumatsu. Shumatsu is weekend. Undo suru means exercise. Undo. Look at these complicated kanji. Undo suru means exercise. Noga ski desu. So ski means I like it. I like exercising on weekends.
昨日運動した。
I don't know why that sounded so funny.
昨日運動した。
Kino means yesterday. Undo means exercise. Shita is just past tense. So shita is just short for shimashita. I exercised yesterday.
卵が6個あった。
Tamago ga 6個あった. So
卵が6個あった。
6個. Tamago is egg. 6個 means 6. Atta is just arimashita but shortened. Arimashita means the verb to be, to exist. It's is in English. In English, we use is our to be. Are, were, like those words, just to imply that something existed there. And atta is short for that. So there were 6 eggs.
お腹が痛いのでトイレに行きます。お腹が痛いのでトイレに行きます。
Okay. So onaka, onaka means stomach. Itai means hurt. Node means because. Toire is obviously toilet. Ni ikimasu. Ikimasu means go. So I am going to the restroom because my stomach hurts. Or because my stomach hurts, I'm going to the restroom. Now, I don't think this is incorrect grammatically. I believe this is okay. However, in at least my country of Canada, uh, you are told not to start sentences with because. Um, Teachers would tell you that it's grammatically wrong. I don't think it technically is, but for some reason they just really don't like this. Maybe because it's like passive voice, but I don't mind it personally. But just in case you're like studying abroad, try not to start your sentences with because.
雨なので家に帰った。
雨なので。
雨なので
So ame is rain. Node is because. This na is because this is an object. So nanode means because. Because of rain.
雨なので家に帰った。
家
家
に
に
帰
帰った雨なので家に帰った。
So because of rain, this means home. Ie means my house. Kaita means kairimashita. Was actually kaiteimashita, but it doesn't really matter. So it means returned, past tense. So because of the rain, I went home, essentially.
休んだ方がいいです。
休んだ方がいいです。You should rest. So this doesn't mean exactly this in English. 休んだ方がいい. So 休んだ is like a rest or vacation or like napping in your room, like that kind of rest. Home means like, how do I explain it? Ho means like this way is better almost. Well, it doesn't mean better. It means like this way, and then the e means better. So this sentence in Japanese, yasunda ho ga ii desu, means like you're better off resting as opposed to whatever else you would be doing. It gives that kind of sense. It implies that there are things you could be doing other than resting, but in this case, resting is better. Or like you should rest, comma, instead of the other things you could do.
仕事はどうだった？
仕事はどうだった? So 仕事 means work, do means how, datta means past tense. So how was work?
机の上に本が3冊あった。机の上に本が3冊あった。
So 机 means desk, 机の上, ue means above, so above the desk. Ni hon is book. And then if you've watched our previous lessons, although I'll explain it again right now, Japan is just bonkers for counter words, which we absolutely do not do in English. So in English, if you have 3 books, you say the number 3 and then the object you were talking about, which is books. That works for everything. 3 horses, 3 books, 3 balls, 3 desks, 3 glasses of milk. Doesn't matter. Japan is not about that life. Japan says that you need to have a counter word. And not only that, you need to have a counter word for just about everything under the sun. If you Google it, I think they have like hundreds. It is absolutely insane. Some are definitely more common than others. This is one of them. So, tsukui no ue. Tsukue means desk, ue means above, hon means books. Sansatsu. San means 3, satsu means an object that is like a book or magazine. It is usually long, thin, made of paper. So, like magazines, journals, books, like notepads. Is like, yeah, it is super extra. You were right, Willow. And ata is just arimashita. Arimashita means to be, so that means there is, and then it was past tense, so there was. There were three books on the desk.
家に帰った方がいいです。
家に帰った方がいいです. It's better if you return home, is basically what this means. In that case, you should return home. You should return home. So again, it's this whole. So 家に帰った方がいいです. So yeah, it's like it's better to return home as opposed to doing whatever else you could be doing. Is you should go home.
頭が痛いので学校に行きません。
頭が痛いので学校に行きません. So 頭 is head. 痛い means hurts. ので means because. 学校 means school. 行きません means go, and then the masen means it's a negative, so won't go. So because my head hurts, I'm not going to school. I English. I will not go to school because my head hurts. Sometimes the hardest part about Duolingo is trying to figure out the English translation that they want.
今日は部屋をきれいにした。
今日は部屋をきれいにした. So 今日 means today, 部屋 means room, and then きれい means tidy or pretty, and にした. So にしました, にする, にします. These are all present and past tense of the same thing. にする. So object, or not really object, I guess, but adjective ni suru means to like make it a certain way. So you can say, in this case, kirei ni suru means I'm going to tidy up, or I'm going to make it pretty or clean. Because they have a word for clean, which is soji, but you don't need to do that. You can be like, I'm going to make it clean. So in this case, it's past tense. I made it clean. So today I made my room clean. I cleaned the room today. But this kirei ni shita literally means like made it tidy or pretty.
どこで日本語を勉強したのですか？
どこで日本語を勉強したのですか? This is a common sentence you will get if you try to whip out Japanese even a little bit. When I was in Japan, if I would speak anything, and when I was in Japan, I couldn't really speak Japanese at all. Just like basic things. I would get this question a lot. Where did you study Japanese? Where did you study Japanese? So, doko de means where. Doko means where. De means like to do. I think I explained that earlier. It's a particle that means you're doing something at a place. In this case, doko is the place. Where. Nihongo is obviously Japanese. Benkyo means study. Shita means past tense. No desu ka is just turning it into a question.
学校はどうだった？
学校 is school. Do is how. Datta means past tense. How was school? I think that Mr. Tanaka took a day off work yesterday. Oh, that's kind of hard. 昨
昨
日、
日、田中さんは休ん仕事
this is a hard one for me. 昨日、田中さんは仕事、So just be 休んだ
休んだと
と
ます。
oops
思います。
okay 昨日 means yesterday. Tanaka-san wa means Mr. Tanaka. Shigoto means work. Oh, it wants an O in there. Shigoto o
を
yasunda to
と
omoimasu.
思います。
I think this is right. Okay, so kino means yesterday. Tanaka-san means Mr. Tanaka. Shigoto means work. O yasunda. Yasunda means rest. Yesterday Tanaka rested from work. To omoimasu means I think. We got it right. What did they want? Tanaka-san wa kino shigoto o. So they've just changed this and this around. So that's fine. Japanese is flexible like that. Pretty much as long as the verb is at the end, you're okay. There were 6 eggs. 6
卵
Oh, sorry. No. Tamago
卵
6
6個
Tamago 6個が
が
あ
あ
った。
た。
Is that wrong? I don't know if this is wrong. I must be wrong. I don't know. I don't really. I guess it is, because ga means it's the subject. But to me, the subject is 6 eggs, but I guess 6 is like a adjective modifier. Okay, I understand. Tamago
卵
が
が
6
6個
あ
あった。
痩せ、
Ni hao Kami-san. Oh, ni hao. We have some Mandarin Chinese. Is that correct? Did I get that right? What is this? Ni hao, Gami-san. You can call me Enya, if you like. Gami is not really my last name so much as a title that I'm working to achieve. What is this?
痩せ、
Yase.
面白い本を読んでいた。
面白い本を読んでいた. I was reading an interesting book. So 面白い means interesting, 本 means book, 読んで means reading, いた means past tense of reading. So I was reading.
痩せ、
Yase.
痩せ。先生の質問に答えた。
先生の質問に答えた. I answered the teacher's questions. Or question. Sensei is obviously teacher. No 質問 is question. 答えた. So 答える is answer. 答えた is past tense. So answered.
勉強しなかった。
勉強しなかった. I didn't study. I did not study. Match the pairs. Okay, so 耳、
耳、
目、
目、
痛い、
痛い、
歯、
歯、
痩せ。
痩せ。財布がない。
財布がない. I don't have my wallet, or my wallet is gone. 財布 is wallet, ない means it's not there. My wallet is gone.
あの男の人は痩せていません。
あの男の人は痩せていません.
痩せて
is thin. I didn't know that actually. That man is not thin. That's because it's a verb. I don't know if I really understand that. あの男の人は痩せていません. It's like, what is this? Like the
痩せ
verb?
てていません。痩せて
The verb of being thin?
暑
That's
くな
weird.
った。
Atsukunata. It became hot. So atsui is hot. Atsuku just prepares it for the verb natta. Natta means became. Uh, narimas is the normal form. Naru. And this is past tense. So became. Great. お元気ですか? Hi, お元気です. It became hot.
暗くなったので部屋の電気をつけました。
ちょっと疲れた. I'm a little bit tired. I have my tea though. And it's helping wake me up.
暗くなったので部屋の電気をつけました。
Okay.
暗くなったので暗くなったので部屋の電気をつけました。部屋の電気をつけました。暗くなったので部屋の電気をつけました。
So this means, so kuraku means dark. Nata means became. No de means because. So because it became dark, heya means room. No denki means light. Heya means room. O tsukemashita. I turned on the light because it became dark. Yeah.
私は10年前もっと太っていま
はい、
した。
頑張っています。頑張っています、Games fan. I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying. 私は10年前もっと太っていました. So I was, that was a funny sentence. 私は means I. 10年前 means 10 years ago. My means ago, like before. 10年, 10 is 10, nen is years. So 10 years before, I was moto was more. Moto means more. 太りました means fat. So I was fatter 10 years ago.
運動しなかった。
I did not exercise. It goes with the last one.
寒くなった。
Samui means cold. So samuku natta means it became cold. It became cold.
まだ食べてない。
Mada means like yet. Tabete means eat. Nai means the negative form. So I did not eat. Or I have not eaten yet. Because it's not past tense. So I have not eaten yet.
もうシャワーを浴びた。
So shawa is obviously shower. Abita means showered or took a shower. Mo, this word mo is kind of means like already. It is kind of giving the impression from the speaker that like they've already done it like before they had to, before they were supposed to. They're already complete. So I already took a shower. That woman is thin.
あ
Ano
の女の人
onna no hito wa
は
痩
痩せ
せて
て
います。Is Mr. Tanaka fat? I don't know if that's like were we like gossiping to each other about our teacher or something?
田中さんは太っていますか?
Okay, we did it. We completed health. Let's do one on vacation before we end. So we'll do a little bit
本
more.
当のことを言って、
Honto no koto o itte. Honto means really. Koto means like thing. ねえ、どうして日本語の勉強を始まったなのですか? So why did you start studying Japanese? Because I like it better than French. So 日本語は日本語の方フランス語より好きです。I like it better than French. And in Canada, you learn French or you learn any other language available to me, which was French. So I took Japanese. Honto no koto ite. So this means like honto means true or really. Koto means like thing. Ite means to say. So like tell the truth is kind of what they mean here. So like say the real thing.
台湾に行ったことがありますか?
Well, so yeah, French is a doozy. And I appreciate it more now. But if you're not from Canada, you might not really know, but historically there's been quite a rivalry between the English speaking population and the French speaking population. And my family is part of the English speaking population. And so there was a lot of resentment on both sides for a long time. And I was kind of raised to not think positively, necessarily positively about the French people in our country for a long time. And in high school, my family rejected French, and so did I. And now I wish I hadn't, because as an adult, I realized that whole thing is absolutely stupid. I'm very happy I learned Japanese. I wish I had taken both, because French is beautiful and it's very useful, and I have no problem with French people. So, it's kind of a missed opportunity of my youth. I understand where the people are coming from on both sides of that conflict, but at the end of the day, conflict in and of itself really just doesn't need to be there. I don't know why people don't get along. Sorry for the heavy topic in the middle of this Japanese lesson. But yeah, so it's a little. It's a missed opportunity. Bonjour, oui, oui. Yeah, bonjour, oui. I have because just from living in this country, I have what I would call like cereal box French, which means that I can read everything that's on a cereal box and understand it perfectly fine. So like a grade 1 level of French just like attained from living in a country that has both English and French. Um yeah. Uh sorry, what did you
台
say?
湾に行ったことがありますか?
台湾に行ったことがありますか? This is a very good grammar subject here. So verb koto ga arimasu. So koto ga arimasu means have you done something before. So in this case, ita koto ga arimasu, have you went somewhere before. Asonda koto ga arimasu, have you played something before. Shita koto ga arimasu, have you done something before. So koto ga arimasu, verb in the te form of past tense. So ita, shita, asonda, tabeta. Tabeta koto ga arimasu ka? Have you eaten it before? So this is how you're asking somebody about experiences that they've had or have not had. So have you been to Taiwan? Taiwan ni ita koto ga arimasu ka? Koto ga arimasu ka? Very important grammar point
ニ
there.
ュースをテレビで見た.
News o terebi de mita. News is obviously news. Terebi is television. De, so on the television, because of that particle de, means we're using the TV or it happened on the TV, both here. News o terebi de mita. Mita is mimas. Miru means to see or to watch. And ta means it's past tense. So I saw the news on TV. I saw the news on the television. I guess they want here. I don't know if you really need this the, but I think that's what
父
they
は
want.
外国に住んでいます。
Okay. So, 父は chichi is father. 外国 means like a foreign country. So somewhere else, not in the country you are currently living in and a part of. Sundeimasu. So sunde means to live somewhere. So if you live in Japan, you Nihon ni tsunde imasu. Because it's in te form of imasu, so instead of sumu, it's sunde imasu. This means ongoing present tense. This deimasu. Sundeimasu. So he's currently living somewhere else. My father lives currently in a foreign country.
外国に行ったことがありますか？外国に行ったことがありますか？
So this is just what we were talking about before. Past tense. ことがありますか? So have they done something? Ita means went. So have you went somewhere? Gaikoku is a foreign country. So have you been to a foreign country? Have you left the country, basically?
お国はどちらですか？
Okuni wa dochira desu ka? So okuni, kuni is country. Dochira means which. This means a question. Which country? I think this is what they want. You could probably get away with just putting which country, question mark?
雨を見たことがあるの？
Ame o mita koto ga aru no. This is a weird question, lady. I have not been trapped in a basement for like 100 years. What is this? She is literally asking if we've ever seen rain. Have you seen rain? I'm not from the desert and I haven't been locked in a basement. Of course I've seen rain. Baka. Baka. What a dumb question. Have you ever seen the rain?
外
Yes.
国に行くのが好きです。
Gaikoku ni iku no ga suki desu. So, iku no ga suki. Exactly. I've locked in a basement with only Duolingo. Oh god. The pain. Let me out. Let me out. Gaikoku ni iku no ga suki desu. I like going to foreign countries.
このアニメは見たことがあります。
このアニメを見たことがあります。見たことがあります means have you seen it? Seen is 見た. So they're asking about her experience again. I told you it's very important. Very important grammatical structure here to learn. このアニメ means this anime. So have you seen this anime? Have. Oops. Actually, it's not a question. So you're just saying you have. I have seen this anime.
どの国に行ったことがありますか？
Dono means which. Kuni is country. Ita koto ga arimasu ka? So this time it is a question. Ita koto ga arimasu ka? Which countries have you been to? Beg for your life in Spanish. Oh god. Could you imagine? Like, you can't log off until you answer all our questions. That'd be freaky. Which countries have you been to? I have been to Japan. I have been to Mexico. I've been to Portugal, Spain, Andorra, France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, the Czech Republic, Austria, Morocco. I've been to Morocco. Is that everywhere? That might be everywhere.
私は外国語を勉強するのが好きなんです。
私は外国語の勉強するのが好きなんです。 So I enjoy studying foreign languages. I like studying foreign languages. マジではい、マジです。私は外国語を勉強するのが好きなんです。So I enjoy studying foreign languages. This none is
な
just
んでなんで
okay. So this is
なんで
actually this is funny. So because they have nandes, even their own program is translating this incorrectly. They've put nande together. Nande means why. Like not if like your parents are making you go shopping with them and you really don't want to, you'd be like, why? Nande? But this is not what this means. So this nan is just like emphasis. It is separate from the des. The dictionary hints on hover are wrong.
ドイツとフランスに行ったことがあります。
ドイツとフランスに行ったことがあります。Yeah, me too. I've also been to Germany and France. I have been to France. I don't. Does the order matter? I have been to Germany and France. 私も行ったことがありました。完璧 Perfect! Yay! We did it. Should we just do... I'm gonna keep going until I get
ど
tired.
こに行きたいですか
どこに行きたいですか? So, tai. Tai is important. Tai means want when you stick it on the end of something like that. Doko means where. Ikitai means want to go. Desu is question mark. Where do you want to go? Great.
今年カナダに行くつもりです。
今年カナダに行くつもりです。So, 今年 means this year. Canada is Canada. Yeah. に行くつもりです。行くつもり so 行く means go. つもり means I intend or I plan. Intend, it gives intention to do something. So I plan to go to Canada this year. フランス語とドイツ語は難しいです。はい、難しいです。It is hard. They are both hard. ロシアに行きたいです。
このお土産は綺麗ですが高いです。
このお土産は綺麗ですが高いです。Okay, so this ですが means like it is but. So このお土産 so this souvenir is pretty 綺麗 but or however 高いです。高い means expensive. So this souvenir is pretty, but it is expensive.
食べたくない。
食べたくない So 食べたくない is so this is 食べたい 食べたい means I want to eat. To turn it into the negative, you drop the final like e, so like this one, and you put kunai to turn it into a negative. So I don't want to eat. I do not want to eat. Can't relate. Can't relate. I always want to eat.
漢字の勉強は大変ですが、とても楽しいです。
漢
漢
字
字
の
の
勉強
勉強漢字の勉強は大変ですが、とても楽しいです。大変ですが、とても楽しいです。漢字の勉強は大変ですが、とても楽しいです。
Perfect. Okay. So, kanji no benkyo. Benkyo means study. Kanji is kanji. So the study of kanji is taihen. Taihen means troublesome or hard. Desuga means but or although. Totemo means very. Tanoshi means fun. So studying kanji is very hard, but is very fun. It is
こ
fun.
の旅館は綺麗だが高い。この旅館は綺麗だが高い。
Okay. Kono ryokan. Ryokan is like a traditional Japanese inn. I have been to one. I was very fortunate, and it was beautiful, and it was the best night of my life because their futon was super soft. Fuwa deshita. Uh, so this ryokan is pretty or clean, but expensive. This traditional Japanese inn is pretty, but it is expensive.
水が飲みたいです。
Mizu ga nomitai desu. I want to drink water. Mizu is water. Nomitai is want to drink. I want to drink water.
この本はいいですが長いです。
Konohan wa ii desu ga nagai desu. So this book is nice, but it is long. That's the best. Don't you hate it when like you're reading a book that you're really into and then all of a sudden you're at the end and you're like, oh, it could have just kept going forever and I'd still want to read it. This happens to me actually a lot. Um, Less with books and more with like web comics. Like I'll like want to read this web comic. So like Tower of God. This is like just my opinion, not promotion or anything like that. Tower of God by Sue is maybe one of my favorite webcomics of all time, and it has a million chapters, and I love it. And you read them all, and you're like, oh, it's so good, but it's so long, and I enjoy every second of it. And then you get to the end, and your heart just breaks. It's like, oh, why could there not be infinity chapters of this? I'll never get sick of it. Oh, sorry, excuse me about that. I just had a little burp. This book is good, but it is long.
家にいるつもりです。
I plan to stay home.
来年オーストラリアに行くつもりです。
So, 来年 is next year, and Australia is Australia. に行くつもりです means I plan to go or I intend to go to Australia next year. I plan to go to Australia next year.
あの旅館は安いですが汚いです。
ショート本もロング本も好きです。短い本、長い本。どちらが好き？両方。I like both. You also like both, Games fan. So good. We're in agreement. I like both too. I like short. I like long. Whatever's good. Whatever length the story needs to be to make sense and get to an ending that I enjoy. That is all it needs to be. あの旅館は安いですが汚いで。
あの旅館は安いですが汚いです。
Yeah, that traditional Japanese inn is cheap or inexpensive, but it is dirty. Ew.
今日は暇ですが明日は忙しいです。
今日は
暇ですが明日は忙しいです。
今日は暇ですが I didn't know the kanji for hima. Hima means it's a break or I'm free, like free time. 明日は忙しい. 明日 is tomorrow. 忙しい means busy. So I am free today, but tomorrow I am busy.
また会いたいですか？
また会いたいですか? Mata means again. 会いたい this is the I want to meet. So 会います is meet. Out. There we go. また会いたいですか? Do you want to meet again? Do you want to meet again?
家にいたい。
家にいたい. So, this sounds funny to me, but it's not. So 家にいたい kind of sounds like she's saying the house hurts. That is not what she's actually saying. She is saying I want to stay home. So this itai is actually imas. means to be, but for living things. So we've talked about arimas. Arimas is also to be, but it's for non-living things. Imas is for living things like plants and animals. And because I am a plant slash animal, we would use imas. And in this case, itai, because we want to do something. I do not want to leave the inside of my futon. Preach those facts. That is my life. I do not want to leave the inside of my futon either. Who does? Good. Futon. I actually don't know the kanji for futon. Is this one?
布団
Futon no
の
naka kara
から
de
出
taku.
たくない
I do not want to swim in the sea in winter. Okay, so 冬に
冬に
海
海
oyogi. So this means to swim. 冬に海で The particles are going to mess me up here. So I know it's 冬.
冬に海で泳ぎたくないです。
We did it. Look at that. 完璧. We did it. Yay.
昨日チケットを買いました。
昨日チケットを買いました。昨日 is yesterday. チケット is ticket. 買いました it means bought past tense. I bought a ticket yesterday.
チケットは後で買います。
チケットは後で買います。チケット means ticket. 後 means after. 買います means buy. I will buy a ticket later. We're going to pick up the
韓
pace a
国に
little
行き
bit.
たかった。
韓国に行きたかった。I wanted to go to Korea. I wanted to go to Korea. 韓国 is Korea. I don't know why I said it like that. Korea. 韓国に行きたかった. So this is 行きたい, which means want to go, but past tense. Oh God. 行きたかった.
来週35歳になります。
来週35歳になります. So I turn 35 next year. I turn 35 years old next yen. Oh, 来週, sorry, not 来年, is next week. I turn 35 years old next week.
夏はだんだん暑くなります。
夏はだんだん暑くなります. だんだん is a fun word. It gets hotter in summer. だんだん
暑く。
だんだん暑く. So more and more. Japan really likes these double words here. The dan dan and the gari gari and the pom pom. And the fua fua. Natsu wa dan dan atsuku narimasu. It gets hotter in summer. So they probably want and hotter in summer.
飛行機のチケットはだんだん高くなります。
So 飛行機 is airplane. Chiketo is ticket. Dandan tataku. Takaku narimasu. Sorry, I just had like an aneurysm or something. It's actually fine. Plane tickets become more and more expensive. 飛行機のチケットはだんだん高くなります. Japanese is also kind of sometimes like a tongue twister. There was I think I put it on my Twitter. There was a sentence in a song I wanted to sing that just I could not do at all. Let's see if I can do it. Here it is. Makoto wa tada hitori no donataka no tame dake ni saite itakatta no dakeredo. Which is not nearly fast enough to sing in the song. So let me just try this. Let's see if I can do it. Sorry, my nose is running today because of my cat sleeping on my pillow like normal. Makoto wa tada hitori no donataka no tame dake ni saite itakata no dakeredo. It is a tongue twister, and you have to do it even faster than that. It is so hard for me. Oh my
冬は
god,
だ
all
ん
of a
だん
sudden my
寒く
nose.
なります。
My nose is so runny. What did you say?
冬はだんだん寒くなります。
Fuyu.
冬はだんだん寒くなります。冬はだんだん寒くなります。
This just means it gets colder and colder in winter.
夏休みはフランスに行ったりドイツに行ったりしたいです。
I want to go to Germany and France for summer vacation. Oh, places like France and Germany for summer vacation. See, I'm learning. 行ったり.
行ったり
Go to places like. I didn't
に
know
行っ
that.
たり
行ったり. Interesting.
後でやります。
I'll do this later. I will do it later. Perfect.
寿司を食べたかった。
Sushi o tabetakatta. I wanted to eat sushi. I wanted to eat sushi. I also wanted to eat sushi, and I
チケ
still
ッ
do.
トを買いたかったです。
I wanted to buy a ticket.
仕事の後、映画を見た。
I saw a movie after work. Shikoto no ato means after work. Eiga means movie. Mita means
夏
saw.
休みはフランスに行ったりドイツに行ったりしたいです。
I want to go to places like Germany and France for summer vacation. Look at that, we did it. We did it and we learned something, which is great. Okay, let's keep going.
便利
Benri means convenient.
このお土産は綺麗で安いです。
De in this case, this particle de actually means and. This souvenir is pretty and inexpensive. Oops. Migaki
磨き、
means polish. Kusuri,
薬、
benri,
便利、
kaze,
風、
hana.
花。
今日の天気は暖かくて晴れています。
Kyou no tenki. So today's weather, tenki is weather. Wa atataka.
今日の天気は暖かくて晴れています。
Atatakakute. Atatakakute harete imasu. It's hot and sunny. The weather today is hot or warm and sunny.
彼女の家は大きくて高い。
Kanojo no ie we okikute takai. Her house is big and expensive. Must be nice.
猫は小さくて可愛いです。
The cat is small and cute.
彼の犬は小さくてかわいい。
彼
彼の犬は小さくてかわいい。彼の犬は小さくてかわいい。
私の辞書は小さくて便利です。
So my dictionary is small and convenient. My dictionary is small and convenient.
私たちの学校は大きくて新しいです。
私たちの学校は大きくて新しい。Our school is big and new.
彼のパソコンは大きくて便利じゃない。
His computer is big and not convenient. His computer is big and not convenient, which would be inconvenient.
この本は難しくて面白くないです。
この本は難しくて面白くないです。This book is difficult and not interesting, so stop reading it. Unless it's for school, in which case you're just gonna have to deal with it. This book is hard, difficult, and not interesting.
田中さんは明るくて親切な人です。
Akarukute means like bright or cheerful. Shinsetsu means kind. So Mr. Tanaka is a cheerful and kind girl. Mr. Tanaka is just a cheerful and kind girl person.
コンビニは便利で安い。
Konbini wa benri de yasui. The convenience store. Remember, it's convenience store. You can't just put store. Otherwise, they get really mad at you. Convenience stores are convenient and inexpensive. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. So we'll do this last one in complete vacation too before we go for the day. Ishu means for 1 week.
アイヌの人に会いました。
Ainu no hito ni aimashita. I met Ainu people. That's a weird way to say that in English.
一周
Ishu
一周僕は日本を一周したいです。
I want to 僕は日本を一周したいです。
一周したいです。
Oh, so I totally got that wrong. 一周したいです means I want to travel around. I want to travel around Japan.
この辺にコンビニはありますか？この辺にコンビニはありますか？
Is there a store in this area? So this means area.
この辺に
See? この辺に is there a convenience store? Not just a store. It has to be a convenience store. Duolingo, I guess. Is there a convenience store in this area? Ishu.
一周
Ishu.
海外旅行をするのは好きですか？
Do you enjoy traveling abroad?
海外旅行をするのは好きですか？
Kaigai ryoko means traveling abroad or like trips abroad. Like over foreign oceans based on the kanji. Do you enjoy traveling abroad?
この夏、私たちは車で大阪まで旅をしました。
この夏、私たちは車で大阪まで
この夏、私たちは車で大阪まで旅をしました。
旅をしました。旅 means journey or traveled. So this summer we traveled by car to Osaka. Match the pairs. Mimi,
耳、
Benri,
便利、
Me,
目、
Hen,
変、
Ishu,
一周、
Ishu,
フランスを一周したいです。フ
France.
ランス
お
を一周したいです。フランスを一周したいです。
フランスを一周したいです。Benri,
便利、一
Ishu,
周、
Kusuri,
薬、
Hen,
変、
Hana.
花。アイヌの人は北に住んでいます。
アイヌの人は北に住んでいます。So アイヌの人 are like Ainu. Ainu are like indigenous people of Japan. And they live in the north, which is actually what they say here. So Ainu people live in the north. Kita. Ainu people live in the north.
日本にはアイヌの人たちがいます。
日本にはアイヌの人 people アイヌの人 people アイヌの人たちがいます。Yeah, so in Japan there are people called Ainu. There are Ainu people in Japan. Wow. I just got total dyslexia there. There are Ainu people in Japan. Actually, I don't know if that's dyslexia. That was just kind of where my mouth went. But, you know, like, I was not reading these words for what they were for a second there. There are Ainu people in Japan.
この辺に映画館はありますか？
この辺に映画館はありますか? Is there a movie theater in this area? 映画 is movie, 映画館 is a movie theater.
この辺にいいレストランはありますか？
Is there a good restaurant in this area? Are there good restaurants in this area? Perfect. We completed health and vacation 2. 日本語が上手ですね。こんばんは。いえ、まだまだ上手じゃありませんから。I'm not very good at Japanese yet. We're trying our best. But we did 2 today. We're going to be on post office, I guess, tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. But as you can tell from the last like 5 minutes of me just being crazy, I think the tiredness is getting to me, and so here's where we'll stop for the day. Yeah, it is hard. 難しいだろうね. It is very hard. 難しいです。難しいと思います. But yeah, so we will stop here for today. Thank you all for coming to join me. I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot today. This is probably the most I've learned during one of these sessions, so that's good. That's a good thing. We're improving my brain one step at a time. Gotta fix some of these potholes. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you next week. All right, everybody, I love you all. Bye-bye. I'm like, if you're looking at me and I'm looking off to the side, it's because I'm looking at chat, and I forgot that if I want to say goodbye to you, I should look into the camera and not off to the side of chat. So here, goodbye. I love you all. Those are kisses from me to you. Also, join me on date night on Wednesday and we can do more kisses. Wink. Wink. Can I wink? I think I can. Wink. Mwah.